Well, STR won, so it's a 1-1.
How did they win?
Pretty intelligent actually. The defining blow was what happened was I think they detected that they had one more last stand. The enemy had one more last stand, so they spawned like okay amount of heroes to try to push in. They baited their last stand out, and the moment they baited the last stand, they spam like 8 heroes simultaneously. So the enemy had no more last stand, and they pushed into the side and blew up the enemy portal heroes as well. So basically, it sealed any form of comeback, both in the last stand and the portal heroes, and just won the game. It was a pretty interesting
Ah,
play.
nice.
Yeah, pretty tactical.
Okay, so here
All
we
right.
go.
All right. So this is the last round of the round of three. This is your semifinals match between the Russian Retards and the Untouchables. And I am IO again, sitting on top of a cliff, joined by IRS, who's also an IO sitting on top of a cliff. All right, we have
Now the
Demon and
uh,
Needle both going in on the sides. That's the horn.
and again, they are just getting the runes for free.
STR porting
I don't know
in,
why the
very
Russians
aggressive.
are gonna.
Last stand. Oh no, he messed
Oh,
up. He messed up, and he didn't get the rune. Oh, that was big. That was big. He last stand the
I did not
boar.
know.
I think
Oh,
he thought it was in
that's not a
range.
very good use for the
Research
last
No,
stand,
I
building.
I
don't
would
think
say.
so.
Building.
I don't think so at all. Yeah, it was a good effort though.
Skeletons coming up.
Skeletons coming up indeed. So we have double, oh, quad skeletons coming up. This is your favorite. You must be really happy right now, Ephraim.
Not really. There's a range going up instead of skeleton here.
We have
Look at
4
that. So
skeletons though.
Research complete.
I like
Alright, they learned.
Research
They're now putting their
complete.
skeletons next to the tower so it can't be sniped. You definitely have to do that.
and the Russians being aggressive again.
Yep. Signature Russian move.
Research complete.
Um, I'm slightly hoping for the Russians to win this because I want to see their
Research
strategy against
complete.
Moon. And
Indeed, right?
yeah.
Moon strategy with the rune collections on the side. I think it'll be a very good counterplay. Well, we don't know. It's a 1-1 so far. Anything can happen. Wave is very even right now. I think they figured out that the skeletons is required to even out the wave early game. I don't think all of them went skeleton in the last game. So it's a bit of a different strategy right now. Probably adapt it to the play of your opponents. I think it's a very good call though.
And we can see the upgrades coming up for the skeleton.
Research
The
complete.
type 1 has just been done on the dash side.
Runes are being camped by STR and Warnet. Needle moving out 3 boars on the side. Might be a bit too late though. Rune's coming up in 2 seconds. Yep, he's too late. STR got it. Bounty Rune is backing out.
Nice.
Hornet has this
And
range,
the
haste.
grab.
Yeah. Creep wave seems somewhat balanced still. Oh, a little bit of taunting coming out. Nothing too exciting. Both tier 1 towers
And
fairly
you can
healthy.
just see
What do you think's gonna happen this time?
Russian,
Anyone gonna tech early?
I hope they keep up their aggression. I hope they keep up their aggression because I think it's pretty good distraction. A pretty good of distraction, don't you think?
What
Well,
distraction?
essentially, you go in their base and you kind of distract them. As long as you know how to macro properly, like at the base,
Correct.
I think it's a good distraction.
I think you have that's the key. You can't just
Complete.
push the enemy base alone. You also have to constantly upgrade your barracks back home. If not, it's just gonna fall off, and you're gonna fall too far behind.
Yeah.
But do they have the ability to do both? That's the question. I think the Russians are a little bit more tamed right now. They realize that the enemy is, used to their offensive strategy, and maybe not wanting to risk it too much. They are being pushed in though. That's the concerning part. The middle wave seems to be closer to the dire side now.
That's true. Well, on the net worth, it's pretty even, say, neck to neck. Don't see any clear advantage.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think any team is anywhere clear of an advantage right now. I'll give a slight advantage to the Radiant side, Needle and Demon's team, but
Research complete.
it's too early right now. Losing your tier 1, not the worst thing. You get extra charge on last stand. Tier 2 is the one that's critical to defend.
Lots of upgrades coming up online just from the Russian team.
Okay.
So hopefully, and aggression.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh, here we go. Warnet, is he gonna mount an assault right now? He might call for reinforcements. Is STR gonna TP in? Oh no, STR has to defend. Their base is being pushed. Yeah, Warnet's just waiting right now. I see a stump coming up for the oh! I don't know if that's worth it. He just used his last stand on a solo TA.
I get 250 gold.
They just
That
don't.
is like-
I think they just don't like each other right now. I can't find any other reason. Oh, STR taking a lot of damage right now.
Good use of the pull. You gotta remember, if you pull too far, you know, these creeps, they can do a lot of damage to your building.
Indeed, there has to be a fine balance. Has to be a fine balance. Game's pretty mild right now.
There's a slight advantage to Untouchables. 2,700 net worth on Needle.
Alright, let's find out why they keep pushing in so strong. Their range has level 1 upgrades. Your range is level 1 upgrades. Your skeleton seems to be maxed out on upgrades for both your skeletons. Your melee doesn't have... I don't think your melee has any upgrades. One level 1 damage, that's pretty much it. I think they're winning out of sheer numbers right now. Not on upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, they're winning just on sheer numbers. So what's happening right now? I know you don't like the skeleton, but what's happening right now is that the Radiant team has maxed out their skeletons both on count and damage, whereas the Dire team, I don't think they maxed out the damage at all.
Well, the bad thing about this person is he just died on one hit from Barracks. So, I mean, yes, you do get that goal advantage, but
that's the point though, right? You need to push up for the goal advantage.
So let's see how that goes. Well, on the net worth, we can clearly see Untouchables having a goal lead.
Exactly.
The aggressive skeleton push.
Ooh,
But on
they
the
needed
goal-
to do that. They needed to do that. Yeah, that was a good move on their part. They have siege right now. Both of them have siege. The Russian team, 2 siege.
And the air barracks.
Untouchables, 1 siege.
Random TP.
Oh, what's going on?
Building.
What?
His melee barracks.
Oh, that's
Building.
Teleport down there.
double air barracks coming online. Double air strat. I like that because they have momentum right now and they want to maintain the momentum, and I think they spotted the siege creep coming up. So the only easy access to additional creeps is pretty much air creeps. So it would help continue to push the momentum in. I don't know what STR is doing right now. He just walked to the middle and died.
The runes are coming up. And
Maybe he wanted to go through the ruins. Ooh. The Russians have to do something. They cannot keep getting pushed in. They're bleeding too much gold right now. They're getting the runes, but
rune at the top.
yeah, I don't know what that's gonna do at this point in the game.
They they do need to try and do some damage at the base, so I think that's what they're
Research
looking to do
cancelled.
as they move towards
No, they're getting hit by. Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
He's 100% dead. Yeah, he's gone.
Dissipate.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it was used to kill
Oh,
the Venom.
hiding in the racks, the air barracks, and just shot him. I rest. I don't think it's looking very good right now for our Russian friends.
Evidently so.
They're out of last stands. They're completely out of last stand as
Power
well.
being reduced. I
Building
don't know what the
research
strategy
complete.
is here now. They are going for air, but I think it's a little too late. So we'll see. The strategy that Untouchables have formed, I mean, they really solidified their position building that small little concave. So the Russians just can't penetrate, and
No,
that
that's-
really they just can't do any damage. They can't distract them. They can't, you know, try and.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Construction
This
complete.
concave design is throwing the Russians off way too much.
But they are disciplined in getting the runes.
They are. I'll give them that for sure.
So
The problem is not the runes though. The problem is you're getting pushed in because they don't have enough early game things to repel the attack. That's why I mentioned like you have to repel the attack. You can't just keep letting the creeps push into the tower. You lose too much gold.
yep. But we see a lot of lumberjacks here on the dire side.
We
Not
do.
sure what he's going for. Interesting.
It seems that Needle is pulling away quite a lot in terms of net worth. 2,000 ahead of the rest of the pack. That's pretty impressive. Oh, there we go. Timing push coming out.
Heroes being spawned. Untouchables want to solidify their lead. 4 heroes being spawned.
They
Building.
do,
straight
and I think they know that
How are
they don't
going
they don't have the last stand to kill that wave too. They will have one soon, but I'm not sure if that's enough. They have to glyph. They have to glyph. There you go. That's a good use of the glyph. And you need to last stand right now. Ornet! Ornet! Where's the last stand? There you go.
There we go.
They're in big trouble though.
It's kind of tough.
They may need. Oh, did the techie just go off there?
It did blow the tech lab down.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad for them.
Building.
Oh.
Still did that tech lab. So
Was it just the tech lab that they got?
Cancelled.
The Russian team in big trouble right now. They just don't have the firepower to keep up with the hero spawn.
yeah, that 45-second wait to build another.
Yeah, they're doing whatever they can right now just to hold the wave.
I think it's over. Even the alchemist can help them.
Alchem has been farming all game, man. Alright, they have it pushed out, so they will be getting some degree of gold right now, but they need the Portal of Heroes, which is what they're building. It's something that will allow them to repel the attack. Just a little while, hopefully enough for them to get
Building.
stabilize the push a little bit, because right now the Russians are not winning any of the pushes. The wave is just not strong enough. There we go. There you go. I think that's the nail in the coffin.
Two Shadow Fiends, one Vengeful Spirit, and one Medusa. This doesn't
IRS.
bode well for
IRS, I think this is the end. Oh, they got their own Medusa. They have the Portal of Heroes online.
I think it's too late.
If they can't push this, they're done for. Nah, that's the end. They have a last stand. They have to expand it. I don't think. Oh no, don't pull it in. No, STR! Oh, that's game, I think. Oh, the buyback. Well, he had to buy back. Someone's coming in from the side too. I think I saw the Seven. Techies! Oh, the techies! The techies! Oh, no!
He was indecisive.
He didn't know what to do because the Rex was too heavy HP. I think he should have just blown the melee Rex up, honestly. They lost their Portal of Heroes again though.
I don't know if it's enough though.
Warnet lost his Portal of Heroes, so I don't know if that's... Oh, that's the end, dude. Two Ancients, yeah. Don't forget, they have a lot of last stands. Oh, they're toggling different Ancients now. It is. Yeah, indeed. Medusa's a skeleton. The skeleton killer. Ah, that was a waste of Medusa. Yep. Beastmaster and Shadow Fiend wasted as well. Are we seeing them panic? That's a lot of siege creeps.
Construction complete.
A lot of siege creeps coming out. Oh! Alright, so this is the problem, right? Because there's so many last stands that are not used. Now that they push the wave out, if the Russian team isn't able to repel the wave on their own wave... Okay, never mind, maybe they can. But I was gonna say, if they can't repel their own wave, then it's the end. They have no more last stand to hold the ground. I don't think they're repelling this wave though. The two Medusas taking a lot of damage right now.
They need the creeps.
There's a Timbersaw going out. Goodbye, Timbersaw. They're in trouble right now. They're in big trouble. They don't have a last stand anymore. They're holding.
Construction complete.
I think it's really down to the Medusa war right now. Oh, they're in trouble. I think that's the end, IRS. That's game.
They did try.
That's the thing. You can't waste your last stands, right? So when you come down to this point in the game, you realize how important your last stand is. Like, every single one counts. You can't just shoot people out of spite.
My venom is no more.
Definitely a close one. It started off close.
I only wanted to kill.
I mean, really realize the usages of the...
Some trash talking going on here.